What's up, everybody, and welcome to another reading with the Crowned Priestess. Happy Gemini season. Happy birthday, Gemini. Happy Father's Day. Happy Pride. And happy Puerto Rican heritage. Okay, there is a lot of activity in the month of June. Okay, there's just a lot. And I'm going to do a collective message around said energy, right? Because I've just been called to say that. There has honestly been so much. I think we're all kind of in an energy right now where it can be overwhelming in several aspects of your life right now. You may be feeling a little attacked. You may be feeling like you've bit off more than you can chew. Just do your best to, tackle one thing at a time, handle one situation at a time, prioritize what can wait for later and what is absolutely necessary to handle right now, because there's this energy of just like too much. Okay. The season is about to hit, right? We're wrapping up spring, entering summer. People are excited for the heat. They want to do the most, but there's still obligations. There's still responsibilities that we have to, get done. Things need to be done. So just make sure that you are, delegating accordingly, handling your stuff accordingly. And for the Spanish speakers, right? For the Puerto Ricans, haciendo tu diligencia, you know how it goes, right? So stuff like that. Okay. Kids are coming out of school. It's just a lot. So you can feel like, holy shit, what's going on? Like, what do I don't know. I don't have time. I don't know what to do. Just take it easy. It's going to be all right. You just have to prioritize and handle things according to their level of importance. Quite literally. You might not get everything done. That's okay. Some stuff is just going to have to wait, but do yourself a favor and don't spread yourself thin. It's not a time for that. I know sometimes as adults, we have to multitask. But Spirit is saying less is more right now. Like, if you can get two things at 100% and make sure that they are good and efficient, that's okay. If you didn't get to the other three things, at least these two are at 100, rather than trying to spread yourself thin across several projects and nothing gets completed. Okay. All right, let's get into it. This is a collective message, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else. Flip the roles where they need to be put. If you've been watching me, you know how it goes. Can be you or somebody that's close to your energy. Can be past, present, or future, but a lot of my readings tend to be very to the point in your current state and predictive to immediate future. So that's just something I'm going to say. I've had to tell several people this lately, so I might as well just say it out loud for whoever comes across this video. I am an energy. I am a force that brings change. My gift and my curse, one of them anyway, is that I bring transformation with me. Every time I meet a new person, whatever paths I come across, whatever people come into my life or vice versa, there's usually drastic transformation in some area of your life that is about to take place. Like really quickly, really abruptly, really harsh, kind of like a tornado almost, or a hurricane is the best way that I can describe it, right? I am not a Lakumi initiate, right? Or Santera. However, I do know, I do see Babalawos. I do know some things about the faith, as much as I'm allowed to know, the secrets that I'm allowed to know. And one of the things that I do know is that my crowned mother is Mother Oya, and she is Mother of Change. So that she's the wind and transformation, and she rules over the cemetery and stuff like that. So it's just interesting. It makes all the sense to me that I do that. And that is one of the things that I bring to people around me. Because I'm a person, I have a light path number 5. So my life is about change. And I tend to bring that to the people that come across me. So if you're watching this video, or if you've been watching me for some time, I'm pretty sure there are things in your life that have been moving and shaking, okay? So just keep that in mind. I think that we're in a season of change generally right now. Gemini, with the new moon is in Gemini right now, we're in Gemini season, and there is a lot of conversation, expression. You know, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so there's a lot of that. There's a lot of things that are being exposed, and even things that may seem like gossip or rumors are not. That's a big energy that I'm picking up right now. It's channeled, but I know that it's real. The shit that you hear and the shit that people are talking, believe that shit. It's not lies and pies, not this time. There's a lot of truth going around, and it's going to be shocking, you know, very jaw-dropping truth. Some things are going to make you like surprised and taken aback, and maybe they'll hurt. You know, it'll be hurtful to know these things. It'll be insightful, you know, to know these things as well. So just take it on the chin. It is what it is. But this is definitely a time of truth and exposure. And those truths are a catalyst for change, okay? Grand change. Grand is what Spirit is saying, okay? Deep transformation. All right, let's get into the cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I am available. You'll find out how to do that in the description box below. Thank you. And karma and self-worth and toxicity are the first oracles out for you. So, okay. That's right. Some of you are breaking free or have broken free from toxic cycles, toxic situations, toxic patterns with separation on the bottom of this. This can be with family, friends, or love interests. Nonetheless, you're learning that it's time to take the trash out. And like I said, with that hard truth, you know, or whatever rumors or gossip or things you're hearing about people, things, I feel like a lot of you are hearing things about people or learning things about people that you don't want to come to terms with, you don't want to accept, you would never think that this can go this way, but it's what it is, and it's real. And Spirit is showing it to you in a real and raw way so that you can break free of it, and so you can stay free of it. You need to be free of this energy, all right? Karma is trying to come in and even out the scales, all right? And there's literally scales in that picture. Okay, it could be dealing with a Libra specifically. But karma, balance, and justice with toxicity bound and patterns here. This is Capricorn energy, very strong. Could be Scorpio as well, or Virgo, I'm getting from these energies, okay? It's time to really put some fucking respect on your name, you know, whoever I'm talking to. And that starts with you, because I think that you've allowed people to sort of run over you, you know, disrespect you over and over again, use you sort of like a doormat, you know? And it's like your ancestors and your guides are definitely sick of it. But it's like, when are you sick of it? I reposted something on my personal page that I came across on Instagram, and it was a reel with this African-American panel. Well, I don't know if they're African-American, but I'm assuming with their accents, they're of African descent. And the girl says, how long before I should cut off a family member or a friend for disrespecting me? You know, like, how long before I should cut them off? And the guy responds to her like, how much poison do you take before you die? And that's really the, you know, like, you're feeding yourself poison with someone or some people or some situations in your life, and it's killing you softly, like quite literally. And so there's something, I want to say it because I don't see it, but I feel it. There's a tower moment here that is going to break these chains off of you, and you're no longer going to be connected to this energy, because it's not good for you. And it's harsh and it's different, and it feels, it's not easy energy. It's most challenging, in fact, but it's necessary change. Okay, very necessary change. On the split, triumphant success with the truth. You see that? And that's like the Ace of Swords to me. It's the number one. It's definitely the Ace of Swords. But you see that with truth, which is like the judgment. This is real. Like, whatever it is that's happening right now, whatever you're hearing, whatever you're learning, whatever you're seeing, believe it. It's real. It's not fake. It's not a facade. It's the honest and hard truth. And the only way that we can truly make real decisions in our life is when we are given the truth. We have to know the truth of the matter so that we know how to move around it, how to deal with it, how to face it. All right. So let's see what they're saying here. Exactly. This is a lot of soul energy, intuition. This is a lot of soul energy, right? It's purifying to the soul. Also, with the balance makes sense with karma and balance, because you have 2 sixes here. Sixes is a harmonious and balanced card. Victory is success with the third eye and the solar plexus. All right. This is a spiritual lesson. It is a spiritual lesson. It is a spiritual cleanse. It is spiritual renewal in a way. It is making you stronger to see this truth. The third eye. What does the third eye do? It sees spiritual truths. It sees things for what they truly are. All right. You're seeing something beyond the veil. Like because I'm getting that it's not just what you're looking at in the physical that you can see, but you can see it in spiritual form, right? It's like looking at somebody and realizing they are a fucking demon. It's like you're looking at them and you can see the demon looking back at you. Or you can see the goddess looking back at you, right? Because it's not all tumultuous, right? There's this, I'm hearing mirror of truth, right? It's almost like when scythe is this thing, this weapon that I'm going to hold. Scry, right? It's like when you scry. For me to say scythe, something's getting chopped the fuck out of here, for real, because Santa Muerte holds a scythe. So something is being cut out, which is very clear. It could be the chains being cut in this picture, right? You see the chains, those shackles are being released. All right. There's even chains on the scale in that photo. And then you have the victory and success card. So I feel like spiritually, you're seeing something for what it is. You're seeing the spiritual truth behind it. And because of that, it puts you in an advantage. And it allows you to free yourself and defeat whatever this is. You overcome this challenge. You overcome this oppression. Lord. Okay. Yeah. Some of you can be, you need to protect your children at this time, okay? There's something about energy that is going against your children, that is trying to taint the children, right? That makes sense. But anyway, you're protected overall. I want to say that. Let me get that out of there. You are protected, but there is a level of secrecy that you're going to have. But I think that comes with wisdom, right? And secrecy is not being a liar. Secrecy is being wise, because it's not that you are trying to keep truths from a certain person or certain individuals, but if you want to keep things sort of uncomplicated, then you have to be very discerning as to what it is you're sharing, or how it is you're allowing people to access you or the things that you love, right? It's a very simple concept if you really think about it. It's like letting people in your house, you know. You have to be discerning with that. You ain't just inviting any old body over to your house, and if you are, that's probably why your house doesn't feel like a home. Okay. And if I know I'm talking to somebody, if you're in that energy where you feel like your house don't feel like a home, shit is just always tumultuous or angry, or it's just sad, like it's just heavy in there, and you can't find peace in your place of residence, in the place where you're supposed to sleep at night, it's probably because you've let too many things in that were not allowed to be there, or that shouldn't have been there in the first place. And you need to cleanse your space, cleanse that energy, get rid of these people, places, things. Some of you have to throw a lot of things out. You have to do some cleaning up, for real. Like literally throwing shit away, shit that's old, shit that just don't look right, don't feel right. Some of you are holding on to things because maybe at some point they held sentimental value to you. But if these people, what's the point of holding on to something of sentimental value and a nigga treating you like shit every day, right? And I'll use an example. If you have a lover, a tumultuous lover that, let's say, bought you a necklace, bought you a chain or something like that, and you're like, damn, but I like my chain. Like, it's so beautiful. And I remember when he loved me enough to give me this. Except now the nigga ain't shit. He cheats on you all the time. He beats on you, God forbid, somebody. Or he just steps out. Or it's not even what it was. Then what the fuck are you... What is the sentiment that you're grabbing onto? What? It doesn't matter that he was nice enough to buy you a chain 8 years ago. He's a bastard now. So take the fucking chain off and throw that shit away. I don't give a fuck. Go pawn it, sell it, do something, because... you're holding on to this energy and you're wondering why you can't fucking sleep at night. Make that make sense. It's like, oh, I want to cleanse my house, or some of you are spiritual people and you saging every day. You doing your fucking bomba mops and you're taking your baños, but then you going to lay down with the same fucking person. Newsflash. That's the fucking demon. That's the problem. Like once you remove that person out the space, you'll realize how the energy shifts. And I hate to be that hard about it, but that's just where we're at right now. Like I said in the beginning, this is about hard truths. Okay? Yeah. You have the Wheel of Fortune over the third eye. Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This is a new start for you. You get to start new. You have to move, though. Yep, with the Two of Wands. It's devastating. That heartbreak. It's not easy to move on from whatever it is that you're separating from. But you have no choice. It's really that. I mean, we always have a choice. So let me not say that, right? Because your will is your right. God gave that to you when he breathed life into you, right? When you were born into this world, you were born with free will. You could do what the fuck you want to do. But you have a very distinct window. She's looking out of a window. You have a very distinct window of opportunity to move on, to manifest a very new and stable situation for yourself. With the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit is promoting this. They're supporting this. They're endorsing this, okay, is what I just heard. Some of you are separating from a child. Some of you are separating from a lover. Some of you are holding your breath for resolution, that results in you being able to hold on to this energy. But the truth is, this energy doesn't want to be held on to, That's the reality of it. Some people just don't want to be held on to, okay? And you have to let it go, no matter how much it hurts you. And I can see that it hurts you very much, very deeply. But guess who was behind that? The Justice again. Spirit is seriously trying to balance something in your life. They're seriously trying to bring you peace and just a better situation. And unfortunately, things are not going to get better until you are released from this energy, okay? This energy that you've been bound to, because you deserve better and you're worth more, all right? You have to let people go through whatever they gotta go through. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Exactly, Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like this person, or you, because I feel like it's you. And that's more of the hard truth, right? There they go. They don't care. Whoever this is that you want them to care, they don't, okay? They're done. Hermit card, Ten of Swords, they're gone. They're not interested in truly changing, truly fixing anything. They may pretend like they've been pretending because that's what it is. This person's been pretending that, oh, it's all good. And yeah, we're good. And we can live together. We can be together. We can whatever, whoever this is. Because for some of you, it's not romantic. I'm getting very hard that it's like a family situation or a friend that you've had for a long time, right? But it's the same old broken fucking record. It's just going to go the same way. It's false hope, you know? The moon and the star, to me, that's false hope. This is not, you know, this person has deep-rooted issues with that and the Ten of Swords. They have a lot going on that maybe you didn't see before, but you're seeing now, right? Because that third eye did come out. It's like now you see like, oh, this person is really damaged. Could be very sick individual up here, you know? But it's just not your place, you know? It's really not. And I don't want to discourage anybody from being the kind, caring soul that they are, but you really have to know when to let people suffer, you know? And I did a collective on this recently where God is going to be the one to show this person. God is going to be the one to take his belt off. God is going to be the one to put this person through the punishment, the torture, whatever it is they got to go through to make them understand, okay? It's not you. You are not the teacher here. You can't be. You've tried. They didn't know how to learn this way, and that's okay. Not everybody learns the same, right? A child with autism doesn't learn the same way that a child that doesn't have autism learns. A child with obedient defiant disorder cannot behave or does not respond to authority in the way that a child who doesn't have ODD responds to that. You understand? So it's like they need a different teacher. This person needs a different teacher. The lesson ultimately is going to be the same, but it's a different syllabus, okay, is what Spirit is saying. And that is why God has to intervene. That's why so much major arcana. It's big. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than this person. It's deeper. All right. We're talking about spiritual warfare. And this is one of those battles that you can't win. So the big dogs got to come in and handle this motherfucker. All right. What is your advice? What is your advice? Allow the wheel to spin and move forward, period. Right. A lot of you are suffering in silence. Don't. It's what Spirit is saying. Talk to somebody, get it out, you know, however you need to get it out. Some of you are creatives. Maybe you need to do it through creative expression. Write a song, write a story, write a poem, paint a picture, whatever it is. Can you stop? But get around some people. They're actually not fighting, they're playing, which is the support that I'm saying. Do not suffer in silence. Make sure you're reaching out to your community. You're reaching out to people that you can trust. You know, and if you don't have that, reach out to a professional. You know, it doesn't have to be a therapist or a psychiatrist. It can be a priest. It can be a friend from church. You know, it can be me. It can be, you know, and I don't mean just me, but like any spiritual advisor or anybody that, you know, can lend you a shoulder, lend you an ear, and lend you sound advice, because you don't need to suffer alone. But allow this to unfold, you know, allow the wheel to continue rolling. This person had to leave your life at this time. They just had to. Because if they stick around, it's only going to make things bad for you. That's the thing. You've been getting in the way of this person's karma. Wait a second. You've been getting in the way of this person's karma. And you've been protecting them or sheltering them even from their karma. But the hard truth is, no matter what rock you think you done crawled up under, or how good you think you're hiding from people, you cannot hide from God. He sees all. He is everywhere. He is the many and the one. And his eyes are always on you. And so this person, there's no hiding from this. There's no hiding from what's about to happen to them. And you cannot protect them. So just get out the fucking way. Or you're going to end up getting karma that's not even meant to be yours. You understand? Walking through a hell that you were never meant to enter. So that's the message. I hope that resonates. I hope that y'all take heed, okay? Love, light, and abundance.